In chat, they're asking me if Star Wars is in fact dead. I think that their priorities and their focus are a pretty good indication that, yeah, it might be. Hello, everyone. I am... Oh, that's the Zoom. That's fine. You know, sometimes we do flubs and we'll leave it in because I am Mecha Random 42. I'm your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. And we're talking about Star Wars and how they're marketing and how what their focus is, what their priorities are. Seriously, Star Wars? Hiring female filmmakers for Star Wars is absolutely a priority. All right, well, how about trying to win back all the fans that left? How about trying to bring back some of these fans that you were calling ists and phobes and toxic man babies and every name under the sun? How about that? How about trying to apologize to all the fans that you didn't want to focus on for all these new people? No, you're still doing the absolute worst wrong thing. I'm a woman saying this, right? I'm a woman saying this, that, you know what, maybe women don't want to be treated like we're special people who need special treatment because we can't do anything on our own, because we can't actually get out there and earn it. Maybe women don't want to be treated like we're so fragile we need a handout. Maybe women don't even care that much about Star Wars for the most part, and maybe you should have stuck to what you already knew. You know, you had formulas, you had treatments, you had all this stuff. And what did they do when Bob Iger bought it from George Lucas for Disney? What did they do? They threw out all the EU. They threw out all the comics. They threw out all the books. They threw out all the source material. They threw out George Lucas's treatments that we know he had. So do you really want... Now this comes from this comes from Kathleen Kennedy herself, Lucasfilm president. This is from Kathleen Kennedy's interview the other day with The Wrap. That's what it's from. She's been doing a phenomenal job. Yeah, Deborah Chow is. Yeah. Well, and that's never been the issue. That's never been the issue. One of the biggest complaints about Star Wars fans is that such a massive portion of the community is comprised of women and girls, and yet all the films and the franchises have been directed by men. Yeah, I don't care who's behind the scenes. You know what? And frankly, I don't care what's even in front of the camera as long as it's going to be something entertaining, right? As long as it's going to be something that feels like Star Wars. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now, this has been going around Twitter, and I know this is the Ruin Johnson account, so we know it's a bit of a parody. Oh, double. Kane Enmark, Canadian $2. Hello from Calgary. I've been to Calgary. Hello. Oh, so we have double. Now we need a Zoom for Mechaception. And hello, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Forces of Destiny, the all-female TV show, is the most diverse. Now this is a parody account. Star Wars production yet. Bless you, KK. Bless you, Kathleen Kennedy. So diverse with all women, and not a one of them looks happy to be there. Not a one smiling, pleasant. Not a one of them looks like anything I want to watch. Not only that. You don't even have like a token black guy in there for diversity. Oh, you got a woman. You have a token diversity woman back there. In the back, way in the back again, you know, because China wouldn't like it. But guess what? China doesn't like this anyway. They complain when they see a bunch of unpleasant females. For the most, and you know, I do too. I want to see people smiling. I want to see people happy. You know, unless you're giving me a rant video or something that you know, I know. Oh, this YouTuber is upset. I'm gonna click on their video and see why they're upset. That's what I see. I see all these miserable, boring people who don't want to even be there. You've got Jyn Erso. I think that's gonna be Jyn Erso. She's just all right. Every single expression. Jyn Erso. Princess Leia. Mary Ray Palpatine. Amidala. Ahsoka in the back. Blue-haired chick that I don't know the name of. Token diversity hire in the back. Look like you want to be there. I'm so tired of this. You know what? No one asked me what I want. What do I want in Star Wars? You know, what do I want in Star Wars? Something that might be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, something that might be a little more interesting, something that might be, I don't know, something to look at, some eye candy for the women. And I get it with this one, that's a cartoon, that one's young. But seriously, when we're going this, we're hiring female filmmakers. Lucasfilm Kathleen Kennedy claimed that it has become a priority to find more women to helm projects. Oh, find me, because you know what? Every movie is going to just be this. Or Henry Cavill to appeal to, you know, the other eye candy that geek women tend to like. Which is fine. He's very pretty. He's very attractive. Same thing with Jason Momoa. There have been glimmers of hopes in the studios. Victoria Mahoney served as second unit director on Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, that was a big stinker. I wouldn't want my name attached to that piece of junk. And Deborah Chow, who directed episodes of The Mandalorian, is set to direct one of the upcoming Obi-Wan series, a trend which we hope continues. You know what? Nobody had an issue with that, and that was one of the better episodes, too. And, you know what? It's fine to hire female directors as long as they're going to adhere to the scripts, adhere to the spirit of the franchise, not come in and that was a problem with hiring Rian Johnson, wasn't it? That as visually Star Wars as that one looked, he still did his own thing as far as the story went. And then J.J. Abrams is the complete opposite, right? J.J. Abrams made it look nothing like Star Wars. It was just Star Wars in name only, and it was basically Twilight. So, but of course, that was a movie by committee, and 27 people wrote that one between Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Iger. All of them had their little name on it. I know they didn't officially write it, but they still had their little say in it. The studio continues making strides towards this supposed priority as Taika Waititi is writing a film. Oh, supposed priority. They're calling her out. They're calling her out as Taika Waititi is writing a film with Christy Wilson, Karens, while Russian Doll creator Leslie Headland. You know, Harvey, that guy, the Harvey that everybody was mad at, who got punished for doing a lot of the bad stuff in Hollywood. Yeah, his personal assistant, Leslie Headland, is developing a female-centric Star Wars series because female whammon, females. Stop treating women like we're special needs, for crying out loud. And then what's going to happen? That's what's going to happen is that when you're marketing like this, if it's bad, then you're just going to play, oh, well, you just don't like women. You're just ists and phobes and you're misogynist. That's what's going to happen. That's what happens every single time. It gets so irritating. Kennedy also hinted she hoped to enlist Candyman and Little Woods director Nia DaCosta. The only for the filmmaker to instead be tapped for the Captain Marvel sequel. Because, you know, they like to hire based on the superficial outside stuff, because she's a double diversity, isn't she? She's a whammon and a whammon of color. So that gives them 2 points to prove to Hollywood how not islamophobic they are. I was actually sad because I love Nia DaCosta, who was just announced to do Captain Marvel, Kennedy confesses. She's another director I've been watching, and I think she's enormously talented. Certainly the kind of television that's being made now. Oh, so, but okay, has Candyman even come out? Little Woods, alright, Little Woods, what's that about? Has anyone seen Little Woods in chat? Oh yeah, and you guys are right, It is a giant game of Pokemon. Whammon and diversity shields up, Twitter incoming. Yeah. Whammon and diversity shields up, Twitter incoming. That's how I should have said that one. Thanks, Morbid Fury. People don't want to see the new Candyman. Imagine if they did an adult Star Wars series filled with language. It would end up like the Star Trek series. I had the same thing, right? All right. Extended production values. It really gives people an opportunity to move into big technical movies. That's exciting. And you know what? That's great. That is great that Hollywood is actually being aware that they keep hiring like the same 5 people based on the clicks. But all you're doing is now having like the token accessory while you're still in your little clique, in your little bubble. But now it's like, oh no, see, we're not Islamophobic because we have this purse of a director who's a director whammon of color that I can wear on my arm, like to prove how not much of an ist I am. You know, see, like at least when I wear a batleth purse, right? It doesn't, you know, you're not gonna know that it's Star Trek unless you really, because it kind of looks like a normal thing. You're hiding your geekness But it's just there if people want, and I think that's a better way to go about it, rather than treating people like an accessory based on the color, because that's what it feels like to me every time I see this as a woman, as a letter of the alphabet. Baby Yoda's in a Build-A-Bear. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute, baby. Oh, I don't have any Baby Yoda plushies, and I'm very sad about that. Oh, I've got the hard head one. But, Baby Yoda. Here's where we get distracted. See, what do you want to appeal to women for with all these? We don't want to... What do you think women would rather see on screen? Do we want to see a bunch of miserable chicks who don't look like they even want to be there? No. What happened? I scrolled down accidentally, saw Baby Yoda and Squeed because I'm a girl. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? If you throw something that looks like this on screen too, I'm going to stop and look and notice. Aren't I? That's what women want. Grow a brain, Kathleen Kennedy. We don't... just because Hollywood and the other white Karens out there are so Islamophobic themselves, they have to go around screaming how not they are constantly just to prove that they aren't. And the second you disagree with them, well, there comes the slurs. We want Baby Yodas. We want cute stuff. If you really, really want to appeal to girls, there's nothing wrong with sprinkling in a Baby Yoda or a hot guy to appeal to the female demographic. We'll still watch Star Wars because guess what? We care more about watching Star Wars than we do about who's behind the camera and what you can convince the Hollywood elitists of in your own little circles. We know your games. We know this isn't for any of us. We don't care. That's about all I have to rant about. But thank you guys so much for letting me rant on this one. I'm going back to my live chat. Tell me in the comments section what you guys think of this one. If I can find my card. Where is it? It's right here. And
please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
Bree, be nice to my viewers. Just because you can't handle the criticism doesn't mean that I can't. Tell me what you think, and I'm going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere.